Okay, now it's just roughly blocked out. Now what you want to do is go in and feather it in, just loosely, because you're going to go back over it with a with some Bondo and stuff later. And take your sanding block here. You can do this. Just kind of clean it up. So when you put your lens back on, it's kind of got some finish to it, a little bit more finish there. You can do the same thing with the back here. The back here with the sides, with this bottom plate. Let's work on the details. Here's some cool stuff. Look, it's like ventilated, rubbery kind of stuff, which might be really cool, like back on here, like a buttstock. So what I like to do is I'm going to pull this off. Let's move into this. You want to rough up your surface. Some rubbers don't like to. Some materials don't like to stick very well with Sino. So sometimes you got to rough them up. You got to rough up your rubbers. Yeah. They like to be beat up real good. And so basically we'll just take this. So what we do is you just stick that on there. And then we'll just go. Also, a little helpful hint. This is what we do. I wouldn't suggest doing this at home, and don't get silly with it. Maybe I won't show it. I don't think. But actually, you can hit this with if the tip clogs, you can hit it with a lighter, and it'll clean it right out. I have a lot of fun with that, but maybe due to safety concerns, probably don't want to do that. All right. So now that's glued down. You just want to kind of cut around it. And then I want to cut out the hole in the back. That's a detail that I really would like to see. So I can pre-score it. You don't have to cut it exact. You want to kind of overcut it a little bit. You can pull that out. Then you can go in and trim it so it's flush. It's another good job for the smaller razor. And there you go. Looks real techish, you know. Here's some cool little vented styrene. So say I want to put a detail grip on here, so it looks a little kind of high-techy. So I want it running this way. So what I do is I just roughly kind of lay out what the angle is going to be based on this back angle. So you want it to run parallel. So you can go like this. So roughly the piece is going to be about that long. And since it's already got ribs in it, you just kind of follow the rib. I didn't even see that, did you? Okay. All right. Maybe about there. So square it up. Mark, mark. Then I can actually use this angle, that's the offcut, as a mirror for that. So you just tag it with the thin. The thin will go right into the low spots. And something similar for the other side. So we can just do the same detail. Repetitive details. So when you repeat patterns, it's very interesting. The eye sees it as visual candy. All right. This area looks kind of dead here. So I'm just like, well, what can we do to put in there? Since the design is really just the bolt side, there's nothing on the back except scribbles. But what can we do to make something interesting in there? So even if you just build up the surface, I have this other piece, and we can even put another, like a secondary panel in there. And just by just altering the shape of it slightly, you know, we can make something interesting. Oh, okay, that's the curve side. Yeah, that's what's there. You can put an interesting shape in there. You can put a curve, say, for example, you know, and say we want to round it off. So it just looks like a little something. I'm going to cut this real quick.